Good morning or good afternoon. Today I'm going to present a comic book called oSBoRN. It's a 5-issue limited series by Marvel Comics. There you go. This is issue number 1. The cover is done by Ben Oliver. He's a great artist. He's the one that did Batwing, the African Batman. He's the one that did the art and the covers for Batwing. He stopped being a regular artist on Batwing for a while. Then he came back for an issue, and then he left. I guess he was doing covers only. I don't know, but his art is amazing. I mean, can you imagine? Have you guys read Batwing #1? Just witness his greatness on that issue. That was an amazing issue. I mean, #1 is what did it for me. After that, I started collecting anything from Ben Oliver, anything. But I collected oSBoRN even before I met Ben Oliver. I knew these covers were so different from what I've seen in my whole life. Maybe you guys heard of him before, but he's really good. And I really enjoy what Marvel is doing with their villains, because just a year ago, Marvel was coming out with not only oSBoRN, but they were also doing a miniseries for Carnage. And then when the Captain America movie came out, they did a miniseries for Red Skull. And even before that, they made a miniseries for Magneto called, I think, Last Testament or something. But I really like what they're doing, because it introduces their villains in a whole different way. I mean, this is not the origin of oSBoRN. This is oSBoRN in jail. But I mean, you get to see all the mind games he puts on people. So, I applaud the writer who wrote this miniseries. The art was great. Not the best, but great. But the covers, man, so bought it for me. This is the reason I'm collecting this miniseries. The writing and the covers. This is issue #1. It's a 5-issue limited series. Now let me go with issue #2. Whoa. Amazing. That's him right there. You can barely see his face, but you know it's him. I mean, how can you deny this guy from being the Green Goblin? I really like to read comics a lot, but when somebody puts out a good book, like right now, my favorite thing to read is Batman Incorporated, before Watchmen. I mean, I can't miss those. And The World's Finest. I mean, to me, those are my top 3 books that I have to get. I get a section of the things that I read, and I also get a section of the things that I send to get graded. I have to have a before Watchmen, hard copy. Even before I send it, I have to buy 2 copies, one to read, one to send to CGC, I have to have Batman Incorporated, a hard copy for me to read, and another copy to send to get graded, and World's Finest. Oh man, I cannot miss it. So when this thing came out, I was actually surprised of how good it was. I think Marvel can only give permission to a writer, to use their characters only if they have a good story. You know what I mean? Because these miniseries are not out there to just make a couple of bucks, from your wallet. These are really good, concrete stories. Solid stories, and as good as they are, you may not like this villain, but it makes him very, very likable. Getting on the subject of the Green Goblin, and getting in the subject of Spider-Man. My sister went to see The Amazing Spider-Man, and she told me it was a big comedy film. She didn't say an action film or a superhero film. It was a comedy film, because there were so many one-liners. There were so many jokes in that movie. People were laughing instead of getting excited because Spider-Man was fighting the lizard. Maybe she exaggerated a little bit, but I told her not to go see it. She did. She didn't listen to me. Either way, I don't think Spider-Man is the movie to go see this month. I think you guys know what movie to go see this month, right? July 20th, Somebody Arises. This is oSBoRN number 3. First of all, I wanna apologize for making this video a week late. It's actually a week late. Yeah, a week and a half late. Thing is that my birthday was on the 25th, and I was out of town. And those who send me a private message, thank you for letting me know. And I'm very considerate of everyone, and so I have a big surprise I don't think it's for all of you, but for some of you. The contest that I said that I was gonna give away 2 prizes, well, I'm actually giving away not 2 prizes, but 4 prizes. So I'm gonna have 4 winners from this contest, and I hope whoever wins anything, hope you guys like it. This is issue number 3. Let's see. Let me go with issue number 4. I have no idea how the origin of every villain. I mean, I don't think I even know the Jokers. I mean, maybe from the Killing Joke one shot that Alan Moore put out. I mean, that gives you an idea of who he is. But other than that, when I see a villain coming out with his own title, like this, right? Miniseries, well deserved, I guess. And any Green Goblin fan out there was probably excited, for this miniseries. I was too. I read it, I loved it, and I hope you guys get a chance to read it. Once you see that it was worth picking up, it was worth collecting, it was worth sending to get graded. It's worth taking a look at it, and it's worth buying it. This is oSBoRN number 4. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really tired, super tired, and I'm making this video because a day couldn't go by without me thinking that I had to post this before the end of the week, because I have another contest this month, and it's gonna have big prizes like always. Well, you don't know the price of this one yet. Well, you know 2 of them, right? But like I said, I'm not gonna have 2 prizes, I'm gonna have 4. So this is oSBoRN number 4. Now let me go and get oSBoRN number 5. There you go. For anybody who lives in the United States, it's so freaking hot, and the weather makes you sleepy, and makes you want to stay in bed all day with the AC on and watch comic book films or something. Since I started reading before Watchmen, I went out to buy the DVD for the movie, and it really makes a lot more sense. I mean, I guess from reading the graphic novel, I just read the graphic, never seen the movie, honestly. This is the first time, when it first came out on the movie theaters, didn't see it, didn't care for it because I read the graphic novel. But now, when I saw the movie, it was just so good. I liked it a lot, And my mistake for not seeing it. oSBoRN number 5. Okay, please, as you guys can tell, I'm obsessed with comic books. I love comic books. I love them. I love to collect them in this fashion. I love them to collect them in this order. I want them to be complete, and I want them to be in great condition. And when I mean great condition, I mean this. This is what counts for me. That one, that one, that one, and that one. All 5 of them. The complete set. Like always, complete set, complete set, complete set. And okay, finally I'm waking up. Now let me go with the contest. Let me put the camera down and let me put the books out. And let me go with the contest. So give me 10 seconds. Hold on.